We've all heard the idiom that a picture is worth 1,000 words. So this is an idiom that simply means it's so much easier to show something in a picture than it is to describe it with just words. And it certainly allows the viewer to get a much better picture, an understanding of what we're trying to say or describe. I think we all understand this, but it does beg the question, if a photo is worth 1,000 words, then how much is a video worth? Stay tuned, because in this video, I will share with you the exact value of videos, virtual tours, and photos in the entire home selling process.
Hi, Kevin Yoder, team leader of Yoder Real Estate, bringing to you valuable information about all things real estate and living and working in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area that you cannot find anywhere else. And if you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to it so that you can see more content just like this.
You must want to know the value of videos. I just read a research piece that proved that a video is worth 1.8 million words. 1.8 million words exactly. So this guy that wrote this thing, his reasoning was simple. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then a video has to be worth at least 1.8 million words. If you're skeptical, here's the equation that validates his theory. One picture equals 1,000 words. Video shoots at 30 frames per second. So 24 frames per second, but who's counting, right? So therefore, 1 second of video equals 30,000 words. 30,000 words times 60 seconds. This is basically the length of a common explainer video. Have you ever seen those explainer videos? That equals 1.8 million. Ta-da! That's how you get to that equation. So when it comes to selling a home, why does it matter? How does it benefit a home seller? It comes down to 3 words. Video equals retention. I'll say that again. Video equals retention. One study found that when you pair images with information, people retain 65% of the information 3 days later, as opposed to just 10% with text only. Another study found that viewers retain 95%. That's a lot of retained information, almost the entire message when they watch it in a video versus only 10% in text alone. Consider how important it is when you have your home on the market and you're competing with other very similar homes. Maybe there's several homes in your neighborhood or on the same street. And if you've just listed your home for sale by owner and you're not using video, or if the agent that you've hired didn't pay for a virtual tour or drones, or the very least a professional photo session, you'll lose at least half of your potential buyers according to many estimates. Sidebar, for sale by owner photos. All you for sale by owners out there, we've seen the bad photos. Fish bowls, standing too close, meaning taking photos of, say, a refrigerator or a sofa, taking photos of things that don't matter, not including things that do matter. These are all major photo mistakes. And so hire a professional photographer is one way to avoid those mistakes. If you're going to do it on your own, be conscious of the fact that people want to see the real estate, the actual structure, the architecture of the rooms, not the actual items in the room. No one wants to see the bed or buy the sofa. They want to experience the room. And when you combine high quality video with professional still images, you have a massively winning combination that increases showings and ultimately offers, which is what we're looking for. So here are several benefits to using professional photography. Speaking of photography, when listing your home for sale. Number 1, online photos build the first impression. First impressions are lasting impressions. We've heard this a million times. Think about how our judgments are formed, how we actually form judgments. A series of experiments by a Princeton psychologist revealed that it takes a 1/10 of a second to form an impression. So we simply cannot afford to mess this up. If we do, the buyer will simply move on to another listing that they see online. Number 2, professional photos can guarantee a faster sale. Did you know that home listings with high quality photos sell 32% faster than those without visuals, or maybe with 2 or 3 photos or unprofessional photos? That's enough of a reason to make sure that these photos are professional. And by the way, I've seen professional photos side by side, and they say, someone will say that they're professionally done, but there's a difference between someone who just grabs a camera that right out of a box and someone that actually knows how to use the tool, like a professional that's doing it each and every day. Okay, the third reason to make sure that you're getting professional photography done is that you're going to cater to busy buyers. It gives them 80% of the equation online. So the buyer that's sifting and sorting through a bunch of listings, they get most of the information from these photos and videos. Don't leave them guessing. In other words, if you don't have enough photos on there, or professionals or the photos are bad, they'll just skip to the next listing. It's about returns. In other words, you search for all, and there's a whole screen of listings showings there that a buyer can choose from. Well, if the photos are bad right up front and center, that main photo, they're going to skip to the next one. They don't have time. So we're catering to busy buyers. This decision is made mostly before they come to the home, whether they want to see it or not. Think about the 80%. So we have done studies on this. We've asked buyers, 80% of their decision of whether or not they're going to live in that home has already been formed before they get out to the house. The 20% is actually experiencing the home, walking around the yard and the neighborhood. And the other thing about this is, from a seller's perspective, is you're going to have less wasted showings. Meaning, someone's already experienced the home. They virtually toured the home. If you do it right with like a Matterport 3D type of a tour, they've toured your house. They've actually virtually been in it, but you know what? It feels a lot like the real thing. And by going out there and just feeling the services and experiencing the home, they're just filling in the gaps of their understanding, but they're very close to having a full understanding of what your home feels like even before they step on site. And finally, homes with high quality photos get more money, sell for more money. Better presentation with professional photos and videos turns into more online interest and inquiries and saves. People liking it, sharing it, hearting it, and sharing it with their agents. That leads to more showings. By the way, one note on this is that we've also tracked this, that the number of showings with a listed property versus a for sale by owner is approximately 12 to 20 times more. So think about that. If you're someone that's for sale by owner, you have a showing on a Monday and one on a Friday. Imagine if these two events were simultaneous and you had 12 to 20 times more, which is exactly why the price ends up getting higher. So you have more showing requests, a lot more, and then finally you get more offers, which leads to what? More money, which every seller wants to sell their home for the most amount of money. Hopefully this video has helped you today. If you like this content, make sure you like it, subscribe to our channel, and share this with somebody that you know needs to hear this, that is getting ready to put their home on the market. Or maybe it's you this summer. If you're looking to do that and you want to learn more about these strategies I share with you, that's why I call this channel Bringing the Realness Back to Real Estate, because I'm sharing with you from the front lines things that we're doing right now in this very market with folks just like yourself. Go online to learn more at yoderrealestate.com. Feel free to check us out on all of our channels, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.